Hello guys, good afternoon. I'm Architect Oliver and I prepared another set of questions para makatulong sa pagre-review nyo. By this time, I prepared PD1096, the National Building Code of the Philippines. Sample question. Here in this slide, this video, wala muna tayong calculation, pure definition of terms and minimum and maximum dimensions lang tayo dito. So let's start. Number 21. Mr. Manny Pacquiao has a new plans of his mansion in General Santos City. He needs to obtain a building permit. He is the owner of the lot. He must file all the necessary form together with accomplished application form. The following shall be submitted to Office of the Building Official except A. Contract of lease or deed of absolute sale. B. Certified true copy of OCT, TCT on file with the Registry of Deeds. Tax declaration. D. Current real property tax receipt. Answer. A. Contract of lease or deed of absolute sale. Hindi na to kailangan guys kasi required lang to only if the applicant is not the registered owner of the lot as mentioned in NBC section 302-2A. Okay? 26. The OBO inspector found out that the site of Mr. Manny Pacquiao had some unauthorized change, modification, or alteration during construction in the duly submitted plans and specification on which the building permit is based. What will be the violation and fines? B. Less grave violation, 8,000 pesos. A. No violation because he is the Senator of Republic of the Philippines. C. Light violation, 5,000 pesos. D. Grade violation, 10,000 pesos. Answer. D. Grave violation, 10,000 pesos. Okay? 32. The second floor slab was designed to resist fire for 2 hours as per NBCP Rule 6. What is the minimum overall thickness of slab and cover to reinforcement of the said slab? A. 150 overall thickness and 30 mm concrete cover. B. 100 mm overall thickness, 15 mm concrete cover. C. 120 mm overall thickness, 25 mm concrete cover. D. 125 mm overall thickness, 20 mm concrete cover. Answer. D. 125 mm overall thickness of the slab and 20 mm concrete cover for the reinforcement. Number 2. This shall be issued by the building official within 30 days if after inspection and submittal of the certificate of completion, it is found that the building structure complies with the provision of NBCP. A. Technical transfer certificate. B. Certificate of completion. C. Certificate of occupancy. D. Birth certificate. Answer. C. Certificate of occupancy. Number 3. As per 1096, width and height of doors will not be less than how many millimeter in width and not less than how many meter in height. Opening will be 90 degrees and exitway clearly with not less than 700 mm. A. 900 mm, 2.10 meter. B. 900 mm, 2 meter. C. 800 mm, 2 meter. And D. 800 mm, 2.1 meter. Answer? B. 900 mm, 2 meter in height. Number 4. A building permit shall not be required for the following minor construction and repairs, provided they shall not violate any provision of the code and its IRR, which is not exempted on the following. A. Shed outhouses, greenhouses, children playhouses, aviaries, poultry houses, and the like, not exceeding 6 square meter in total area, provided they are completely detached from any other building and are intended only for the private use of the owner. B. Addition of open terrace or patios resting directly on the ground, not exceeding 20 square meter in total floor area, exclusively for the private use of the owner. C. Garden pools for the habitation of water plants and or aquarium fish not exceeding 500 centimeter in depth and exclusively for private use. D. Garden masonry walls other than party walls not exceeding 1,200 millimeters in height, footpaths, residential garden walks, and or driveways. Answer? C. Garden pools for the habitation of water plants and or aquarium fish not exceeding 500 centimeter in depth and exclusively for private use. Check nyo guys, 500 centimeter is not the same to what written in NBCP. Number 5, PD1096. If arcaded building, no chaflan required notwithstanding the width of public street less than how many meter? A. 3.6, B. 4 meter, C. 2.4 meter, D. 1.8 meter. Answer? A. 3.6 meter. Number 6. Spacing of rows of seat from back to back, not less than how many millimeter? A. 840 millimeter, B. 850 millimeter, C. 860 millimeter, D. 900 millimeter. Answer? A. 840 millimeter. Number 7. If only 2 exits is required, this shall be placed distance apart not less than how many of the perimeter area. Again, if only 2 exits required, shall be placed distance apart not less than blank of the perimeter area. A. 1/3, B. 1/4, C. 1/5, D. 1/2. Answer? C. 1/5 of the perimeter area. Number 8. Under PD1096, hoistway pits shall be of such depth that when the car rests on the fully compressed buffer, a clearance of not less than how many remains between the underside of the car and the bottom of the pit. Again, as per 1096, hoistway pits shall be of use depth that when the car rests on the fully compressed wafer, a clearance of not less than blank remain between the underside of the car and the bottom of the pit. A. 300 mm, B. 500 mm, C. 400 mm, D. 600 mm. Answer: D. 600 mm. Number 9. Foundations not less than blank below the grade may encroach blank into public sidewalk areas. A. 600 cm, 500 cm, B. 0.6 meter, 500 mm, C. 0.5 meter, 600 mm, D. 2.4 meter, and 300 mm. Answer: A. The foundation not less than 0.6 meter below the grade may encroach 500 mm into the public sidewalk areas. Number 10. Footing must be at least blank below grade along national roads. May project not more than blank beyond property line. Answer: A. 600 mm, 500 mm, B. 2.5 meter, 300 mm, C. 2.3 meter, 400 mm, D. 2.4 meter, 300 mm. Answer: D. 2.4 meter, 300 mm. Footing must be at least 2.4 meter below grade along national road, may project not more than 300 mm beyond property line. Number 11. What type of construction is for steel, iron concrete construction with fire-resistant material 1 hour fire-resistive rating? A. Type 4, B. Type 2, A. Type 5, B. Type 2, C. Type 4, D. Type 3. Answer: C. Type 4. Number 12. Vertical clearance of awning, undermost surface of the awning or ground level, not less than blank meter. A. 3 meter, B. 2.7 meter, C. 2.4 meter, D. 2.8 meter. Answer: C. 2.4 meter. 13. The width of the stair, if the occupant load of less than 50 shall not be less than how many meter? A. 0.9 meter, B. 1 meter, C. 0.8 meter, D. 1.1 meter. Answer: A. 0.9 meter. 14. The slope of an exit passageway will have a maximum slope of A. 1:8, B. 1:15, C. 1:10, D. 1:20. Answer: A. 1:8. 15. The rating in which a material can withstand fire. A. Fire resistive time period rating. B. Fire protective rating. C. Fire resistive rating. D. Fire respective rating. Answer: C. Fire resistive rating. 16. The number of exits for Mezzanin with 185 square meter area or more than 18 meter in dimension will be exits: A. 1. B. 2 exits. C. 3 exits. 4 exits. Answer: B. 2 exits. Number 7. The minimum row space with backrest will be A. 700 mm. B. 750 mm. C. 850 mm. D. 800 mm. Answer: B. 750 mm. 18. The maximum rise and minimum run of stairs will be A. 250, 200. B. 200 mm and 250 mm. C. 200 mm, 300 mm. D. 250 mm and 250 mm. Answer: B. The maximum rise is 200 mm and the minimum run is 250 mm. 19. The headroom clearance for a stair will be A. 3.6 meter. B. 2 meter. C. 2.5 meter. D. 2.7 meter. Answer: B. 2 meter. 19. 20. As per PD1096, the general provision of PD96 or the National Building Code of the Philippines are C. Safe construction. A. To maintain building in safe, sanitary, and good working condition. B. Adequate environmental safeguard. And D. All of the above. Answer: all of the above. 22. On the first sheets of the standard title block prescribed by the OBO contain spaces for division section action. What office is stated on the fifth space block from the upper right? A. Line and grade. B. Architectural. C. Civil structural. D. Mechanical. Answer: C. Civil structural. That is for the fifth space block. 23. As per PD 1096, the door that shall swing in the direction of exit travel when serving any hazardous area or when serving an occupant load of 50 or more. A. Exit door. B. Double acting door. C. Emergency door. D. Panel door. Answer: A. Exit door. 24. The distance between two landings in a stair will be a maximum height of A. 3 meter, B. 3.5 meter, C. 3.6 meter, D. 2.7 meter. Answer: C. 3.6 meter. 25. The building permit will be null or void if the construction did not commence the work in the period of A. 6 months, B. 12 months, C. 120 days, D. 3 months. Answer: B. 12 months. 27. As 1096, landing. Landings, every landing shall have a dimension measured in the direction of travel equal to the width of the stairway. Such dimension need not exceed blank meter when the stair has a straight run. A. 150 meter, B. A. 1.5 meter, B. 1.2 meter, C. 1.4 meter, D. 1.3 meter. Answer: B. 1.2 meter. 28. Service drop of conductors crossing the public roads shall have a clearance of not less than blank from the crown of the street over which it passes, and shall have a minimum clearance of blank above ground and its point of attachment to the building or pedestal. A. 5 meter, 2.8 meter, B. 6 meter, 3.5 meter, C. 5.5 centimeter, 3 centimeter, D. 5,500 millimeter and 3,000 millimeter. Answer: D. 5,500 millimeter and 3,000 meter. Service drop of conductor crossing the public road shall have a clearance of not less than 5,500 millimeter from the crown of the street over which it passes, and shall have a minimum clearance of 3,000 millimeter above ground at its point of attachment to the building or pedestal. 29. Side aisles width will be a minimum of A. 1 meter, B. 1.1 meter, C. 1.2 meter, D. 1.3 meter. Answer: B. 1.1 meter. 30. The viewing stand, grandstand, and bleachers, the minimum row spacing of seats without backrest in open air stand. A. 600 mm, B. 650 mm, D. 700 mm, D. 750 mm. Answer: A. 600 mm. Number 1. General power and function of the Secretary are listed below, except for A. Issue and promulgate additional rules and regulations in the form of memorandum circular to implement the provision of the code and ensure compliance with policies, plans, standards, and guidelines, and issue office guidelines or memorandum circular to guide the action of the building official in the performance of his duties and responsibilities. B. Review, evaluate, and take final action on various technical and legal problems forwarded to the Office of the Secretary. C. Exercise appellate jurisdiction over the decision and order of the building official. The order or decision of the Secretary shall be final and executory, subject only to review by the Office of the President of the Philippines. D. Prescribe and impose the amount of fees and other charges as may be deemed necessary that the building official shall collect in connection with the performance of regulatory function. So, from the list, what is the general function of the Secretary except? Answer? B. Review, evaluate, and take final action on various technical and legal problems forwarded to the Office of the Secretary. This is the role of the technical staff. Okay guys, thank you very much and God bless. Thank you for watching this video. And I hope na makatulong to sa pagre-review nyo. Although hindi ko masyadong nabasa properly, but you can read it naman. Keep watching sa mga videos na pinopost ko, and then good luck sa board exam. And I hope na makapasa na kayo sa exam na bibigay ng PRC. And thank you guys. Bye.